Hello everyone, welcome to Titan Academy. In this video we will demonstrate a simple business use case for the Titan docs, and we will build a basic document. So we will be using the Titan add-in for Word, and it's as simple as getting it, heading over to your insert and then get add-ins and then search for the Titan add-in. And just add it. I already previously installed it. Once it's installed, we'll head over to the form Titan add-in and we will start working. Before then, let's take a look at our document. So this is a very simple document. And what we will do, we will map the account name from the account related to an opportunity. Same goes for the client name. And for the date, we will use a system field from the Titan add-in. And if we'll scroll down to the bottom, we see that we added some opportunity information from the opportunity object, and it's already mapped, and we'll go through this in just a second. So let's start, and we will log in. Okay, I have a two-factor, so I'm just going to grab that code. And we're logged in. So I'm going to sign into my account and let's start working. So before we start, let's take a look at what we already mapped here. So we have a mapping to the opportunity account name and the opportunity name itself, full name of the primary contact on the opportunity, and stage and some other info. All right, so let me show you how you can get this done. The first way is let's select the account name and get rid of this, and let's map a new field from Salesforce. All right, so we'll select the opportunity object. We already created it before, and we can see it. If we'll hit preview, we'll see what objects we're working with. In our instance, we want to grab the account ID that's related to the opportunity, and from there, we'll grab the account name. So we went up a level, and we'll insert this. Just a side note, you don't have to keep this as Titan puts it in. You can just override this and it will not change your mapping. So we'll do the same for client name. So we will select the client name, and you can also go like this. So we'll head over to form Titan, insert edit field, and we will do the same. And we'll map in the account name. All right, wonderful. And now let's bring in a date from system value. Okay, so I'll right click again, insert edit field, and instead of choosing an object, I'll say system field. And notice the question marks everywhere. Just feel free to click them. It will take you to a quick explanation with a video attached of what this means and how to use it. Okay, so we'll select now, so you can also use the current user's IP address. We'll select now and check out the configure format. You can configure any format you like in here. You can create your own formats. Literally unlimited options of what you can do here. We'll choose this format. We'll hit apply and we'll insert. Wonderful. Okay, next up, let's take a look at the formatting options on another field. So here we're bringing in the amount and we want to format it with a $sign. So I'll hit insert edit field and it's mapped from the opportunity amount, and I'll hit configure format. And for the number, we can choose any format we like. Let's just select the $sign with this one, and we can change it to any currency we like. So you can do like this. You can write USD. You can use this text for trading purposes. So you see it in the bottom over here. Whatever you put in the text, it will be trading text. So you can completely control it. In our instance, let's stay with the $sign. Okay, I'll hit save. And again, we can remove whatever we want from here. So we can say up amount, and it will not affect your mapping. All right, next up, let's see the preview. So we mapped our document, and now we want to see how this looks like in real life. So once I hit the preview, I see what objects I'm working with. In our instance, it's just one object. We'll click the filter, and we will say configure the condition, and you can select which opportunity you want to work with just to preview it. So we'll say opportunity ID, and we'll head over to Salesforce. We'll grab an ID of an opportunity, and we'll map it over here. Hit save, save condition, preview now, and that will open a preview of your merged document. So we have the Dickinson place and our account name mapped over here as well, and here is the current date. And let's take a look at our opportunity mapping. Everything is in there as expected. We've seen a little space over here that we need to do, and let me show you another cool thing. So if we will take a look at the opportunity, and let's head over to the details, we can see that the opportunity amount is $60,000. Okay, let's say you want to show this table only if the opportunity amount is greater than 60,000. So I'll hit insert edit condition, and what I will say is my condition is coming from an object. I'll say the opportunity field amount, only show this if it's greater than 60,000. Okay, we'll hit insert. Let's preview it now. And we do not see the table since our condition wasn't met. If I'll head over here, let's say to my opportunity, and let's add a product. So we'll add, or just edit one product over here, and we will say the quantity is 2, and we'll save it. That should affect our opportunity. So if we will head back to the opportunity and we'll take a look at the details, it's 110K right now. So let's preview the document again. And this time we should see the table since our condition was met. And here it is. Everything is working perfectly. All right, so our next step is to publish it to Titan. And then I will show you how to connect it with your Salesforce as well. So we'll head over to the Publish tab, and we will publish it to a new form. And let's publish this. So we'll do demo doc, and let's publish. All right, I'll head over to my Titan account, and I'll refresh. And here is our demo doc, and I'll head over to the form, and we can see it was created automatically with a hidden. And if we'll take a look at the get behind the scenes, we have a get for opportunity, and it says word mapping. Later on you can head over here if you actually need to bring some data into the form. You can use this get as well. Okay, so let's just say we want to preview this before we submit. So if I'll head over to the word mapping, I'll hit configure. And again, notice these question marks. Feel free to explore them. It's a very easy and fast way to learn. So we have the record ID mapped. So this is basically the ID of the object that we'll be mapping. And we'll click preview before submit, auto preview, and we'll hit apply, save it, and let's publish and see what we see. Before we publish, just note the record ID hidden, the field ID is FLD2, and we'll pass that in the URL to get the opportunity information. So we'll hit publish. I'll grab this, and let's open a new tab, and I'll add a question mark. FLD2 equals my opportunity ID, and we'll hit enter, and it will automatically submit your form for the preview. And there we have our map document. Wonderful. Now, once you hit continue, it will actually submit your form, and what the submit will do is run whatever you have on the push. So let's head over to our push, and let's just say that once this is pushed, we want to create that document in Salesforce. So what we will do is create a new object, file, and we'll do create the file, the Word file in Salesforce. And let's map our fields. So we can do title, and in this instance, I'm just going to do a static. So we'll call it demo doc. And the first published location is which ID in Salesforce will be relating this document to. So in our instance, that will be the record ID hidden. And finally, the body of the attachment, the actual file, will grab it from version data on the content version object, and we'll map it to our Word mapping on the form. We'll hit apply and finish. We'll save this. Let's refresh. And once we're done previewing, and I'll hit continue, it will run my push and save it to Salesforce. So let's take a look at the integration logs. And we can see that our file was created on Salesforce. We can click over here and directly go to Salesforce. It will show you that file. Or we can just head over here and refresh, and we will see our demo doc right over here attached to our Salesforce object. Wonderful. Okay, let's say you want to use the Titan package for Salesforce to generate your documents from within Salesforce. So first you will need to install our package, and you can grab that information just going to the App Exchange, Salesforce App Exchange, searching Titan and installing it to your organization, or you can head over to Doc Gen SSO, grab that App Exchange URL from here and install it. After installing it, very, very important to head back to Doc Gen SSO, hit save, otherwise nothing will work. And also you would want to make sure that your API is enabled, allow API access, and the submission is active as well. All right, let's move on. So once we have everything configured, we have our package on the organization, on your Salesforce environment, and we'll head back to the document generation, Word mapping configure. We'll head over to Salesforce button, and you can see you have Apex, you have outbound message, process builder. You can generate all these from here. And let's head over to the Salesforce button, configure. Titan already mapped it automatically to the opportunity since we have only one get here, so that's great. And the record ID again, which record ID do you want to map everything from? You have a ton of options here. Configure emails and sending it through organization-wide email, dynamic, to CC, BCC, all these are functions in the Titan package. And you have a filter here as well. Just again, feel free to click question marks and learn all about it. So we'll hit apply and apply. We'll save our form. And if I'll head over here, let's close this guy. I'll head to my opportunity and I'll click the FT generate document. On the opportunity, this button comes from within the package for all the standard objects like lead, case, contact, account, etc. You can add it also to any custom field. We have detailed videos on how to do that as well. So this one, it was just a matter of just putting it on the layout. Okay, and we do not see our template here. And the reason for this is that for each form you create, each template, each document, you got to give Salesforce user access for this. This gives you a lot of power and flexibility which documents you want to display to which users. So we'll head over to collaborators, and again, this is Form Titan my account, and you can see I have a few collaborators over here and also a profile. So what this means is that I've clicked the add collaborators from Salesforce. I search for a user. These are all users from Salesforce, and I added one, and then I added permissions for which files I want that user to see. Same goes for the profile. With the profile, you can say whoever is a system administrator, you can select which documents you want them to be able to generate. So I'll head over to my Salesforce user, and I'll head over to submissions, and I'll say demo doc, allow this user to submit. And I'll hit update, and if I'll head back to that opportunity and click FD generate document, we have the demo doc over here. And now we can preview it directly from within Salesforce, and that will preview our document. Or we can generate from here, and it will run our push, and in that instance, our push just create a file that could update the opportunity. It could do a lot more stuff in your push. Whatever is in your push will run on generate, and you have a ton more options over here, like sending it as an email. And again, we have detailed videos of each function here. So if we'll head over to our integration logs, and I'll refresh it, we can see that we had a Salesforce button action, and it came from this user ID for that record ID, and the file was created from the submission from our generate. So if I'll head back to my opportunity and refresh it, and let's take a look at the files, we can see our demo doc is here from the second submission. And this is how it's done.